Good evening and welcome for the Cork County Junior Hurling Championship quarter final between Shanballymore and Courcey Rovers. Both captains there in the middle of the field at the moment, with the referee Pat Nolan of Napearshig. The teams will line out as per the official programme, starting with Courcey Rovers. In goal, Brian Hayes, Gary Maloney and John O'Donoghue. The half back line, Dennis Hurley, Brian Downing the captain at centre back, and Niall O'Donoghue and Anto Hagerty. The half forward line, Jamie Hayes, Seamus Toomey at centre forward and Seamus Hayes, and the full forward line, John Murphy forward and Brian Hayes in the other corner. Shanballymore in goal, Tom Mannix. Full back line, Michael Sheedy, Conor Hannon and Eddie Roach in the other corner. The half back line, Alan Barry, Jimmy Burke centre back and John Roach. Brian Barry field with Tom Linehan. The half forward line, Paul Burke, Ned Finn and Pa Sheedy, and the full forward line, Vincent Burke, another well-known Shanballymore player, and Ian Mellerick. The respective midfielders are centre of the field. The Riverstone pitch in fairly good condition, and a good sized crowd assembled here for what should be an exciting, and the prize for the winners is a tilt with Napearshig in the county semi-final. Pat Nolan just checking his watch and his book and pencil, making sure everything is in order for this game, which should be underway very shortly. Pat being called aside there. I think there's a minute's silence before the commencement of the game. An official there telling Pat about the minute's silence, and the respective players here will have to wait for another minute before putting their skills to the test. Referee Pat Nolan throws the ball in. We're underway. Shanballymore goes straight into the attack with their midfielder Brian Barry. The ball side to Vincent Burke, the corner forward, but John O'Donoghue for Courcey Rovers clearing this one, bursting out of defence, sending the ball up the field, up the right wing, and they're running out for it. Jamie Hayes flicking it on to Charlie White. Charlie gathers it up and sends it on up the right wing, and out comes number 15 Brian Hayes. Brian far out there on the right. Good shot from Brian over the bar. The opening score for Courcey Rovers after just 33 seconds of play in this first half. Great score there from Brian Hayes. Tom Mannix will take the puck out for Shanballymore as the players run back out into position, and it's dropping down here down on the left hand side, dropping down, and it's sent out of the line off John O'Donoghue. And the Shanballymore right half back, Alan Barry, lining up to take this one. The ball broke there between the number 10 for Shanballymore and Niall O'Donoghue. Alan Barry drove it on, but out for the sideline off John O'Donoghue. Alan sends this one across. They're running out for it. Donny Curtin doesn't get it. It's half cleared. Dangerous play in around that goal, and it's collected inside again by Paul Burke. Paul Burke hits it across the face of the goal and wide. First chance there for Shanballymore, and it's a puck out for Seamus Hurley, Courcey Rovers minor goalkeeper. Seamus gave an excellent performance in the Southeast final against Valley Rovers. Take his time with this one. And sending it well out, dropping well beyond the midfield. And they're going up for it. Charlie White has it. Charlie busting through. Sending in a high ball. Is it straight enough? No. Gone to Charlie's right and gone wide. We have 2 minutes, 20 seconds play gone in this the first half. A Courceys and a wide on each side. Tom Mannix to puck out again. Tom's puck out, then the half forward line. They go up for it, and Shanballymore winning the break. But it's that man, John O'Donoghue again. Good clearance by John, back up the field. But it's gone out over the line. Sideline ball for Shanballymore. And this time Michael Sheedy, the cornerback, will take the cut. Send it down along the line. Very close to the sideline there. John O'Donoghue having a Trojan game in these early minutes for Courceys. Sending him back into the attack, and it's a great chance for Courceys in around the Shanballymore goal. John Murphy running across for it, but the keeper is out. Tom Mannix behind a solo run, clearing the ball out the field, out to his wing back, who's John Roach. And John Roach sending it on, added to by the half forward, Pat Sheedy, down into the corner, Donny Cutler. He's being shadowed inside by Gary Maloney. Donny flicking the ball across into the middle of the field, collected inside there, and sent in to the full line. And a shot from Vincent Burke, and it's the opening score for Shanballymore from Vincent Burke after 3 minutes and 50 seconds of play in the first half. Seamus Hurley with the puck out. Again, a good long one, dropping down into the half forward line. Ball cleared down the field by Alan Barry, down to Vincent Burke and John O'Donoghue. Breaks away from him. John is judged to have fouled the corner forward, and it's for Shanballymore in a central position, about 45 metres out. And the evergreen Donny Curtin to take this one. Donny, a loyal servant of Shanballymore for a good many years. Lifts, strikes, straight between the posts and over the bar, putting Shanballymore into the lead, 2 points to 1. Almost 5 minutes gone in this the first half. Plenty of excitement in the game so far. Ball dropping down. Charlie White is under it. Spins out of Charlie's hand. Cleared out of the fence. And it's collected inside by Gary Maloney. Gary from his full back position, dropping the ball down in corner. Jamie Hayes is under it. Collected by John McCook, is blocked down. Cleared down the field by Tom Linehan. Ball collected inside. And Dennis Hurley is fouled. And Brian Downing placing it, but Brian is moving away from it. And just beyond the centre of the field, Jamie Hayes will take this one. Jamie steadies himself and takes a good look at the post. Sends a good one in. Dropping all the ways in, but dropping to the left and gone wide. Shanballymore leading by 2 points to 1. And their goalkeeper Tom Mannix pucking out. Dropping out in the middle of the field. Charlie White again. Ball cleared away from Charlie. Donny Curtin, Gary Maloney. Donny has it. Passes it across. And the ball is driven over the bar by number 15, Ian Mellerick. Good pass there from Donny. Plenty of experience as he flicked that ball over. And Shanballymore go into a 3 points to 1 lead. Pat Nolan calling to the sideline. And the sliotar is going in. Very shortly now, Seamus Hurley will put the game underway again. Driving the ball out this side, dropping down, collected there by Paul Burke. Paul going in a solo run. Paul burst his way through. He followed all the way. Paul has it, send it in low. Seamus Hurley. Oh, Seamus tosses. Oh, there's a let off. A let off there. A let off. A dangerous moment for Courcey Rovers. And Vincent Burke couldn't capitalise on Seamus Hurley's mistake. And the ball is cleared out of the tussle for it outside. And it's collected by Dennis Hurley. Dennis's puck is blocked down. And it's eventually cleared out the right wing, out to Charlie White. Charlie sending it further up the field, into the corner. John Murphy going for it. John doesn't get it. Ball isn't cleared very far. The Shanballymore cornerback Eddie Roach eventually get it out around the middle of the field. Dennis Hurley coming for it. Dennis busting through again. Dennis having a fine game here at right half back, but this time he sends it out over the line. Sideline ball to Shanballymore. Courceys can count themselves lucky. Donny Curtin and Vincent Burke between them couldn't capitalise on what must have counted as a great chance of a goal. Sideline ball is taken. Collected by Charlie White. Charlie seems to be everywhere at the moment. Sent inside. And Courcey wing forward. Seamus Hayes. Seamus pulled down. And it's a chance for Courceys to close the gap. As I think it's Michael Sheedy for Shanballymore. Seems to have a finger injury. Yes, it's their number 2, Michael Sheedy. And the free to be taken to the left of the goal. Brian Hayes sends it across, and Brian sends it wide, across the face of the goal and wide. Pat Nolan motioning to one of the mentors to move away from the goal. We have nearly 10 minutes gone in this, the first half. And Tom Mannix out to take the puck out. Tom sending it down the field. Dennis Hurley going for it with Pat Sheedy. Charlie White. Charlie's hooked this time. Charlie's been closely followed by Tom Linehan, but he's busted away up the right wing. Flicks the ball inside to Seamus Toomey. Seamus is fouled, and it's a chance for Courcey Rovers. And a name going in the book. I think it's the name of Conor Hannon, the Shanballymore fullback. And Brian Hayes, surely make no mistake with this one. Just over 20 metres out. Brian lifts it, strikes, sends it over the bar. Good point there for Courcey Rovers from the stick of Brian Hayes. Normally a very accurate free taker. Shanballymore still in the lead. 3 points to 2 as Tom Mannix sends the puck out the field. Brian Downing is under it. Brian blocking it down. Helped there by Anto Hagerty and Seamus Hayes. But the ball is sent into the attack where Gary Maloney clears it out. And Dennis Hurley going for it. And he's by Brian Hayes, and Brian sending the ball up the left hand side. Cleared away by Jimmy Burke. Down as far as and Vincent sending the ball across the line and wide. Another puck out there for Seamus Hurley. Seamus standing behind the post. Takes his time. Sends a good one up the field. Again well into the half forward line. Charlie White doesn't get it. It's batted away. It's half added to by Pashidi. Charlie going for it again. Collected by Dennis Hurley. Dennis is blocked down. Gets his puck in at the second attempt. Jamie Hayes. Jamie flicks the ball inside and around the goal mouth. And Brian Hayes blocked down into Connie Regan. Connie has it. Connie palm it across to Brian Hayes. A great goal for Cork. Great goal. A beautiful move. Connie Regan the ball inside it full forward and a lovely hand pass out to Brian Hayes. And Brian, who has already scored 2 points for the Courceys, adds a goal to his tally after 13 minutes of play in the first half. The score now, Courcey Rovers 1-2, Shanballymore 3 points. Puck out taken quickly, dropping down into the Courcey half back line, but there's a foul there by Shanballymore number 10, Paul Burke, and Courcey's captain Brian Downing to take this one. Brian just inside his own 65. Little or no wind here. Brian drops this one in. It's dropping right into the square and it's blocked inside by Conor Hannon, and Conor coming over it, but under pressure he puts the ball out over his own line for a 65. A shaky moment inside there for the Shanballymore defence. We still have a few latecomers coming in to see this game. 14 minutes gone in the first half. And Jamie Hayes almost centre ways in the pitch on the 65-metre line, lifting, striking and drifting it off to the left and wide. A chance gone a begging there. That would not a scoreable from Jamie's point of view, but not this time. And Tom Mannix with the puck out. Dennis Hurley trying to bat it away, but the ball breaks inside to Brian Downing. Brian lifts. Clearance half blocked down. Driven back in by Pashidi. But it's blocked inside and cleared out to Dennis Hurley. Dennis getting the better of Pad this time. Drop it out, and O'Hagerty doesn't get it. Goes back down to Dennis again. Dennis flicking it out, and adds to it this time. Up the far sideline, John Murphy getting the better of Eddie Roach. And the ball breaks inside. Seamus Toomey doesn't get it. Jamie Hayes pushed off it. Seamus Toomey flicking it on. And here comes Seamus Hayes. He's busting through. And Seamus flicks it over the bar. A nice point. Courcey Rovers 1-3. Shanballymore 3 points. Seamus, who won the Man of the Match award in the Southeast final. A good score there. Promising young player, Seamus Hayes. And Tom Mannix will take the puck out. Tom's certainly the busier of the two goalkeepers in this the first half. Coming up to 16 minutes gone. Tom dropping it down, hard pulling inside. Brian Downing coming across for it. Brian is hooked. The ball goes down the sideline. And there's a line ball, and the wing back, Alan Barry, number 5, coming down to take it. Alan looking for a spot, looking for a divot to place it on. Good one across. Dennis Hurley comes across and bats the ball down across his own goal, racing for it, collects it, and sending it back up the field. A great clearance there by Dennis Hurley. Added to up the field by Seamus Toomey. Out comes Conor Hannon, chased by Connie Regan. Conor flicks it out, and his wing back, John Roach, adds to it, but is collected by Charlie White in the middle of the field for Courcey Rovers, and Charlie sending the Courceys back into the attack inside to John Murphy. John flicking it across. And Brian Hayes has it. Brian going through 3 defenders. Brian very close to the goal. Oh, the ball is saved inside. Conor Hannon trying to bring it away. It comes out as far as Seamus Hayes. Seamus beating his man, and Cindy and Ice went across the goal, but wide on the far side. Another scary moment there for Shanballymore. Certainly the Courceys forwards, when they get moving with the ball, they look very dangerous. Anytime they've tried to take on the Shanballymore defence, they've come very close to scoring. Seamus Toomey, the Courceys centre forward, doing an awful lot of work there in the middle, making life very uneasy for Jimmy Buck. Charlie White has it. Another man who's very active in the game so far. Charlie sending the ball up along the wing. John Murphy coming out for it, but it goes off John's stick. But Pat Nolan is pointing towards the Shanballymore goal. John seemed to get a knock there on the ankle, and Pat Nolan calling across John's marker, Eddie Roach. Eddie's name going into the book. And Jamie Hayes out there on the far sideline, standing over the ball. Kevin Kiley, who's done an awful lot of work with Courceys this year, and whose training certainly brought them as far as they've come. Kevin just walking past as Jamie Hayes straddles over this one. Courceys in the lead by a goal at the moment. Jamie sends this one across. It's dropping in and dropping wide. Tom Mannix wanted to take a quick one, but Pat Nolan says no, take your time, give me a chance. And there's a sub in the pitch for Shanballymore. It's number 20, Des Mellerick. Des seems to be taking up the corner forward position. We'll follow the play for the moment. Almost 20 minutes gone in this, the first half. Ball dropping down to Dennis Hurley and Pa Sheedy. Pa being shadowed there, but gets his ball down into the corner. And the substitutes, Des Mellerick's first taste of the action. Des collected out there, rounding 2 defenders, gets in his cross. It's gone in, it's gone in. It's gone into the net. A goal for Shanballymore. The cross in by Des Mellerick. Hard to see there, but I think the ball was finished to the net by the wing forward for Shanballymore, Paul Burke, their number 10. And the teams on level scores at the moment. Plenty action out there in the middle of the field. Brian Downing. And the ball cleared up the swing. Brian Hayes has it. And Brian sends this one wide. Another wide for Courceys. Their tally wides in this first half, certainly mounting. Tom Mannix waiting to take the puck out for Shanballymore. 21 minutes gone in the first half. Tom Mannix sending it down the same wing again. Locked down by Dennis Hurley, but sent inside by John Roach. Collected by Brian Downing. Brian doesn't get a very long clearance, but comes to Anto Hagerty, and thus sends the ball up the field. Jamie Hayes rushing for it. John Murphy doesn't collect. Jamie doesn't either. The ball is cleared out by Eddie Roach. Very near the sideline. It's collected there and sent over the bar. A good score. Good score there by, I think it was Pa Sheedy. Good score for Shanballymore. Puts them back into the lead. 1-4 to 1-3. And Seamus Hurley once more with the puck out. Seamus sends it up to Charlie White. Charlie's puck blocked down. The ball comes inside. Seamus Toomey. Seamus sends it on. Seamus Hayes going for it. Beaten this time by Alan Barry. And the ball comes out of the line. Sideline ball for Courcey Rovers. quickly taken. Inside, Anto Hegarty. Anto under pressure. Getting the ball up the field. Brian Downing beaten this time. A rare occurrence. The ball goes down into the corner. Collected inside and cleared back up the field. Seamus Toomey, the tall Seamus going for it. Break it down. Under pressure from Alan Barry. Seamus still going through. Seamus sending a good one in. It's flicked into the net. John Murphy running across. Flicked that cross from Seamus Toomey into the net. A great goal for Courcey Rovers, restoring their lead. We're now 7 minutes from half time. The score at the moment is Courcey Rovers 2-3, Shanballymore 1-4. And the puck out taken once more. Bunch of players there. Charlie White first to it. Charlie all action here in the first half. Sends a good one up into the corner. John Murphy chasing it again. John Murphy sending it in, but sending it wide. John having a tough tussle there with the number 4, Eddie Roach. Not too happy about something. Pleasantries, I think, being exchanged, and Pat Nolan calling the two of them together. Pat having a small chat, I'm sure. No need for anything more than that. Play will resume shortly. With a puck out by Tom Mannix. Tom send it out. The shortish one. Drop it out around the centre of the field. Pat Nolan blows his whistle and points for a free for Shanballymore. Coming up to 25 minutes gone, and this is the first half here in Riverstone. Good lively first half. And Ian Mellerick, the corner forward, comes out to take this one. Ian standing over it. His team in arrears at the moment. 2-3 to 1-4 in favour of Courceys. Ball blocked inside by Charlie White. It's collected by Brian Barry, but it's blocked out inside, and Brian Downing trying to come away with it. Ball very near to the end line. John O'Donoghue coming out, and the ball adjudged to have gone wide. No, Pat Nolan is giving a free out actually, and I'm sure John will take this one himself. Now he's leaving it to Seamus Hurley, the goalkeeper. Seamus not too far out from the end line. Stretching there, lifting and striking. Good ball way up the field to the other Seamus, but it's collected by Jimmy Burke. Out to the middle of the field, Brian Downing racing across for it. Being followed by his marker, Ned Finn. Brian getting the better of him. Only out as far as the number 12, who's blocked down by Dennis Hurley. Dennis in turn is blocked down, but he gets away his clearance the second time. Out to where Ian Mellerick now seems to be operating out around the middle of the field. And the ball sent into the attack by Alan Barry. Added to, down to Des Mellerick, the substitute. Des is busting through, under pressure there. He's under pressure from Brian Hayes. Brian protesting his innocence to the referee. Pat Nolan says no, you were holding him back, and it's a chance for Donny Curtin. 20 metres out, straight in front of the goal. Donny surely won't miss this one. 27 minutes gone in the first half. Donny placing it carefully. Send it over. Hit it low but over. And it's a point for Shanballymore. And Seamus Hurley will puck this one out again. Seamus giving the referee the thumbs up, sending the ball away out the field. Dropping down to the other Seamus Toomey, but collected inside by Jimmy Burke. Jimmy under pressure from Anto Hegarty. Anto getting the better of him up to Jamie Hayes. Jamie collects it. Good battling here by the Courceys, and a good ball from Jamie dropping it around the goal. Oh, the goalkeeper drops it inside under pressure. Connie Regan trying to force him out over the line, but the referee says, Connie, you tried a bit too hard. And the goalkeeper takes a quick one, flicking the ball inside to Conor Hannon. Conor sending the ball down where Seamus Toomey puts up his hand, but Seamus is fouled. Ian Mellerick doesn't agree with that decision, but the referee is the man in charge. Out around the middle of the field. 2 minutes to go to the half-time whistle, and Brian Hayes, Brian the number 15, scorer of goal and 2 points so far. Can he make it a goal and 3? Brian sending it in, but sending it wide. This game is fairly close to call at the moment, and Courceys really should be 4 or 5 points better off than what they are at this stage. Short puck out taken by Tom Mannix. Charlie White going for it. Jamie Hayes has it. Jamie takes a look, sending it in, but again wastefully wide. Tom Mannix trying to take a quick one, but walking back to his goal instead. Tom, the busier of the 2 goalkeepers, sending out this one, a shortish one again, just stopping in the middle of the field. Brian Downing busting through, an inspirational centre back. Get it up to Connie Regan, but Conor Hannon coming away with it. Conor's progress is halted there, and it's a free on their own 45 for Shanballymore, and Jimmy Burke, the centre back, the man to take it. Jimmy, after stealing a few yards, steals another few to find a suitable location. Big crowd here now. Jimmy taking a look, lifting it, striking the ball down the field, dropping down, and added to by one of the Shanballymore forwards. But it's a wide ball, and Seamus Hurley take his time. Seamus knows now that the half-time whistle will be blowing very shortly. Sending this one up the field, up to Charlie White and Seamus Toomey, but Jimmy Burke collects it. Jimmy's hooked, and he's beaten by Jamie Hayes. Seamus Toomey flicking the ball inside to John Murphy. John get it on to Connie Regan. Connie, nice overhead flick from Connie, another point for Courcey Rovers. Nice skill there by Connie Regan. Didn't bother getting the ball into the hand, just flicked it up with the Hurley and flicked it over his head. Connie, this young, very strong full forward. And Tom Mannix pucking out. 31 minutes gone in the first half. Brian Downing doesn't clear this one, but John O'Donoghue inside there trying to get the ball away. Tussle for possession. I'm sure the referee is probably going to throw the ball in. He must be giving a free to Courceys, because Vincent Burke certainly wasn't happy there. Showed his displeasure. Probably lost a few yards in the process. And Brian Downing, with 31.5 minutes gone in the first half, lifting this one, drive it up the field. And the half-time whistle blows here at Riverstone. The score at half-time, 2-4 to 1-5 in favour of Courcey Rovers. We'll be back shortly for the second half.
Brian.
Players back on the field for the start of the second half. Anto Hegarty and Charlie White facing Ryan Barry and Tom Linehan. Pat Nolan checking that everything is in order. And shortly now we'll be underway. Pat throws the ball in. Charlie White going for it. Charlie flicking it on. Brian Hayes is filed there. Jimmy Buck, the centre back, trying to pick it up, doesn't succeed. All cleared out towards the wing. Charlie White trying to get it. Anto Hegarty's on the ground. And Seamus Hayes getting the ball in, but it's collected by Jimmy Buck. Jimmy blocked down by Seamus Toomey. But illegally sources Pat Nolan. And the free will go to Shanballymore. And Jimmy feeling his back. Linesman showing him where the free is to be taken from. And he's taking this exactly on his own 45. Jimmy lifting and striking. Dropping the ball into the Courcey half-back line. Brian Downing batting it away. Charlie White sending Courcey's back into the attack with a whipping shot. Down, batted out. As far as Toomey and Seamus getting the ball out towards the line. Very close to the line. Collected there by Pashidi. And he's being helped along by Alan Barry, who's fouled. And the free will be taken by the number 15, Ian Mellerick. Shanballymore at this stage trailing by 2 points. 10 points to 8. Chance for Ian Mellerick to narrow the gap. He sends it in, but there's a tail in it. Ball has gone wide. Pat Nolan beckoning to the backs and forwards to come outside the 20-metre line for the puck out. And Seamus Hurley sending a long delivery, dropping down into the half forward line. Jamie Hayes beaten. Pashidi trying to get the ball up the field. And Seamus Toomey coming out to it. Seamus says, who stopped it? Alan Barry says, who? Was it me? But it's a chance for Brian Hayes. Brian testing the spring of the stick. A chance for Brian to add to the Courcey's tally. Almost 3 minutes gone in this second half. Brian standing over this one. Lifts and strikes it. Sends it low. And sends it wide. Very passed puck out by Tom Mannix. But Pat Nolan not happy. Pat says, do it again, Tom. Courcey's starting the second half in the same vein as did it in the first, squandering those frees. Hopefully they won't live to regret that. Seamus Hayes trying to get the ball, but is beaten, and Brian Barry gets the ball up. And the ball now with Ned Finn, collected inside by John O'Donoghue. John bursting out, hooked twice, but still travelling over the ball, and this time he's beaten by Vincent Burke. Vincent getting the ball up into the corner, but John is back there again, and Vincent is tripped. And it's a free into Shanballymore. And Doherty making sure the fast one wasn't going to be taken, as Donny Curtin, the number 14, comes out. He's taking this in the 45, almost on the sideline. Donny bending over it, lifting and striking. Cindy in, and Cindy is wide. Free taking is very poor in this game so far. Brian Hayes inside, encouraging his backs. Brian being marked there by Des Melrick as Seamus Hurley pucks out. Collected in the middle of the field, but Brian Downing tussling for it. Brian getting it away. Fellas Anto Hegarty. Anto sending it down to Seamus Hayes, and Seamus sending the ball in. Good long one from Seamus, and a beautiful point all the ways over the bar. Courcey Rovers' first score of the second half. An excellent long range point. 5.5 minutes gone. Tom Mannix with the puck out. Dropping down in the middle of the field. Seamus Toomey trying to collect it. Charlie White has it. Charlie sending it in. John Murphy racing out for it with the cornerback. John Murphy has it. Rounds the cornerback. He's bursting his way through. Beats two defenders alone. Great ball by John Murphy. A great goal for Courcey Rovers. John Murphy's second goal of the game. Courcey Rovers scoring a goal and a point there in the space of about a minute. Bring their tally to 3 goals and 5 points after 6 minutes of the second half. John Murphy, who played senior hurling with UCC this year, very sharp there with his 2 goals. It's a free this time to Shanballymore and Ian Mellerick, but he's leaving it to Donny Curtin. Pat Nolan tells him, take your time now, Donny. And Donny bending over this one. Sending it in. Dropping inside, but it's batted away. John O'Donoghue getting the ball out for Courceys. Back to Donny Curtin again. Donny sends a higher one this time, but a tail in it again. It's wide. And Seamus Hurley with another puck out for Courceys. Brian Hayes again issuing the orders. Seamus, a long one, way down the field, well down into the half forward line. Collected inside, and it's cleared out by Eddie Roach. And Paul Burke, the number 10, is fouled. Paul will take it himself. Speed of the essence here now for Shanballymore. Paul dropping the ball inside. Courcey defender on the ground. Des Melrick takes a shot, a great save. Great save inside by Seamus Hurley. A hard rasping shot from Des Melrick, but a great save. And the Courcey defender on the ground. I think it's Brian Hayes. Kevin Kiley coming on. Sean Murphy, the chairman, coming in with the magic bottle. And Brian seems to be in a fair amount of discomfort there on the 20-metre line. Play held up there now while Brian Hayes receives attention. And some of the Courcey players availing of the magic bottle. But Brian is alright and back in action again. And the game will restart with a 65 for Shanballymore. Ian Mellerick standing over it, the number 15, he moved out towards the end of the first half and he sends this one in. It's a good one, it's over the bar. Score now 3-5 for the Courceys. a goal and 6 points for Shanballymore. That one from the stick of Ian Melrick from a 65. Puck out is taken. The ball is cleared out the field by Alan Barry. Added to up the field by Ned Finn. Inside to Pa Sheedy. Brian Downey shadowing him. Sheedy sends it across. Looking good. It's gone over the bar. Good point from an acute angle by Pa Sheedy, the number 12. And it's 3-5 to 1-7. Nearly 10 minutes gone in the second half. In it, Courceys 4 points in the lead. Ball dropping down there, Ante Hagerty pulling on it. Seamus Hayes taking a tumble. Pat Nolan says illegally so. And Seamus is contemplating taking this one himself, but he gives it to Jamie Hayes. Jamie over down on the far side. Taking a good look at the posts. Jamie lifting. Send it in. It's high, it's over the bar. Good point by Jamie Hayes. Courcey Rovers 3-6. Shanballymore 1-7. Heading for the 11th minute of the second half. Tom Mannix again to take the puck out. Courcey's now just starting to edge that little bit in front. Puck out dropping there, and Dennis Hurley gets a stick to it. But no, according to the linesman. The linesman is giving the line ball to the Courcey player. Much to the disappointment of Paul Burke. Dennis Hurley will take it himself. Dennis getting a good line ball way down the field, way into the half-hour line. John Murphy, very sharp today. John Murphy's busting through again, and he flicks this one across and over the bar. A great point from John Murphy, an opportunist point. With 11.5 minutes gone. Great score there from an excellent sideline ball by Dennis Hurley. Tom Mannix. Tom with a shortish puck out, not reaching the middle of the field, but it's collected by the Shanballymore number 12, Pa Sheedy. And Pa judged to have been fouled, and Ian Melrick, who was taking over the long range free taking duties, will take this one just beyond the centre of the field. The tall Ian standing over this one, lifting and striking. A long one dropping in and dropping wide. Signal wide by the umpire. And another puck out for Seamus Hurley. Seamus now taking his time to it. Dropping the ball down to the other Seamus. But it breaks inside to Jamie Hayes. Brian Hayes trying to help him out, but Conor Hannon getting the ball out towards the line. But it's collected and added to by Brian Barry. Tom Linehan has it now. No, it's not Tom Linehan, it's Pa Sheedy. Hand passing inside. Hand pass going slightly astray. But Shanballymore, a good low shot there, it's saved inside by Seamus Hurley. He saw it late. An excellent save by Seamus Hurley. Good goalkeeping and clears the ball out over the line. Line ball for Shanballymore. Good save on the line there from Seamus Hurley. Certainly proving his worth again today in the Courcey goal. Had a bit of a let off in the first half on one occasion, but other than that he's been impeccable. And this is sideline ball to be taken by Alan Barry. Alan places it carefully. A lot of bumps here on the grass in this Riverstone pitch. Alan sending it in. High one. Added to inside. John O'Donoghue trying to come out. It's gone in. Another good save. Another good save by Seamus Hurley, but he's blocked. but the ball is collected by Gary Maloney, and Gary getting it out. Well, Charlie White adds to it. Charlie sends Courceys back into the attack. Good ball landing inside, and Connie Regan has it. Under pressure from Conor Hannon. Connie gets a shot in, and Connie sends it wide. Almost halfway through the second half. And there's a sub on for the Courceys. Their number 22, David Hayes. Going for this ball early into the action. But Alan Barry collects it and collects the free as well. And Conor Hannon will take this free by the 45 and sends Shanballymore back into the attack. Collected inside and cleared down the field by Dennis Hurley. Seamus Toomey adding to it. Connie Regan has it. Connie racing away with it. Busting through. Under pressure there from Jimmy Burke. Connie still tussling for it. Getting a hand now. And the free. And Seamus Hayes. Is he gonna? No, he's walking away from it. Pat Nolan indicating where the free is to be taken, and Jamie Hayes, the man who will take it. 3-5 to 1-7 with 16 minutes gone in the second half. And Jamie lifts and strikes and over the bar. Make that 3-8 to 1-7 in favour of the Courceys. Tom Mannix with the puck out. Over the heads of backs and forwards, collected by Anto Hegarty. Himself and Charlie White have done their share in the middle of the field today, have been in top for most of the game. Another man who's had a good game, Seamus Toomey, palming the ball inside to Charlie White. Seamus is fouled. Charlie leaves it. And Jamie Hayes again, a chance to stretch the Courcey lead. John O'Brien down in the background, one of the selectors. I'm sure John must be a happy man. Jamie Hayes standing over this one. Bends and lifts and strikes it. It has the distance, but not the accuracy. It's gone wide. Puck out for Tom Mannix. Tom pucking out with more urgency. Ball coming out this side. Dennis Hurley doesn't get it, but Charlie White does. Charlie a bit annoyed there with a tackle by Paul Burke, showing his annoyance. Dennis Hurley trying to slit it to the referee. And Jamie Hayes coming across. Jamie placing this one. Of course, he's lucky enough to get that free. Maybe it should have been a throw-in ball, but nevertheless, Jamie Hayes sending it on. Good long one dropping in around the goal again. Ball cleared out. Comes out to Seamus Toomey. Seamus with two defenders around him, sending it in low. And it went off a defender. And it's a 65. 65 for Courceys. Linesman placing the ball for Jamie Hayes. Jamie picking a spot himself just inside the 65. Standing over it again. Lifting and striking. And again, it's gone wide. Lot of bad free taking here today as Tom Mannix will puck out. Tom's puck landing out in the middle of the field. His puck outs not as long as those of Seamus Hurley in either half. Ball down into the attack again. Conor Hannon going for it with Connie Regan. Both of them skeet along the ground. Seamus Toomey pushed in the back, but Seamus still has it. Two defenders around him. Jimmy Burke loses his stick. And Seamus Hayes trying to pull in the ball, but the referee blows his whistle. I think it's probably... They're calling two players in there. Eddie Roach and Seamus Toomey. And the ball going out of the line. And it's a line ball for Shanballymore. And Michael Sheedy, their number 2. It just hits a bad one, a low one along the ground. And it's sent inside to Brian Hayes. But Brian collects it in the second attempt. And Brian is heading through. Another chance of a goal by Brian. Blocked by the keeper inside. Brian dispossesses him, but the keeper is coming out. It comes back to Brian again. And he takes a shot and it's in the net. Another goal for Brian Hayes. That's 2 goals for Brian Hayes in this game. And 2 goals for John Murphy. So Courceys are now 4 goals and 8 points. And Shanballymore 1 goal and 7 points. We have 20 minutes gone in the second half. Surely now the writing is on the wall for Shanballymore, as Tom Mannix waits to take the puck out. Toppy out in the middle of the field. Courceys well on top now. Ball collected and sent down the field by David Hayes. Inside to John Murphy. Gets away from the defender, John. Sends the ball across the face of the goal and wide on the other side. 21 minutes gone, 9 minutes left in the game. Shanballymore running out of ideas. Tom Mannix, a very sharp puck out the wing here. Brian Hayes, and Seamus collects a foul as well. Pat Nolan pointing, and Jamie Hayes, the man to come across and take it. Jamie getting a change of stick, hoping this one is going to bring him better luck. About 50 metres out. Lifting and striking, and this one is sailing over the bar. The new stick has done the trick. That's 4 goals and 9 points to a goal and 7. We have 22 minutes gone. Ball drops in the middle of the field. Anto Hagerty. Anto bursting away with it. Down along the line. Collected by Seamus Hayes and sent inside. Connie Regan coming forward with Conor Hannon. Conor knocking it away, but it's collected by Charlie White. Charlie's bowled over. And Charlie drops the ball on the 45-metre line. Walks away from it. Leaves it to Jamie Hayes. Another chance for Jamie to stretch the Courcey lead. Charlie White looks on. Over the bar. Another point from Jamie Hayes. Another point for Courcey Rovers. Courcey's now starting to pull away. Surely at this stage there's no way back for Shanballymore. But Courcey's not easing off. Charlie White busting through. Good play by Charlie, but he's robbed by Conor Hannon. Conor trying to get the ball out despite the attentions of Connie Regan. Seamus Hayes dispossessed, but Jonathan Ho coming in to help out and getting a bang for his trouble. And to Hagerty sending the ball down the field. Conor Hannon, or Jimmy Burke coming out and collecting a slap in the hand. And Alan Barry has the ball and sending the ball up the field. Shanballymore going into the attack. Good save inside. Oh, it's tussling around the goal mouth. Good save inside by Seamus Hurley. Donny Curtin running in and pulling. But Seamus had the ball all the time and took a bit of a knock for his trouble. Pat Nolan pointing. I think he's pointing for a free out. The Shanballymore forwards probably felt that the ball was loose inside and that they had a chance to capitalise on it, but Pat Nolan says no. I think he's given a free out there to Seamus Hurley. Seamus a bit shaken, but no doubt will recover soon and send one of his long shots down the field. In the meantime there, Jimmy Buck also receiving attention. We have just over 5 minutes left in the game and a substitution for Courceys. Liam Toomey, the number 16, coming in. I think he might have replaced Brian Hayes. Brian was limping badly a while ago after the knock he took earlier. Ball dropping down into the half forward line, and it's a free for Shanballymore. And I think it's Jimmy Burke that's on the ground again. Jimmy, the centre back, is certainly in the wars today. Attention going on for Jimmy. His name in the book, and bringing the free forward to the 65 for Ian Mellerick, with just over 4 minutes left in the game. Placing this one. Ian Mellerick waiting now while Jimmy Burke receives attention. Jimmy's up again. And the referee is writing one of the mentors' names in the book at this stage. It must mean something was said to him. And the game will resume shortly with a free to Shanballymore, with Ian Mellerick waiting patiently to take it. Ian lifting and striking and dropping this one into the goal mouth, pulling inside, but passes everyone and the ball has gone wide. And Seamus Hurley in no hurry now. Seamus picking his spot and sending the ball well down, where it's pulled on by Seamus Toomey to Charlie White. Charlie under pressure there, but ducking around two defenders, losing possession in the second attempt, and the ball goes off the hurley of David Hayes and out for a line ball to Shanballymore. This line ball will be taken by Alan Barry, the number 5. And the Shanballymore subs there looking on anxiously, knowing, I think, at this stage that their chance of a tilt at the county junior title for this year is gone. Alan Barry coming up to this one, saying we'll fight on to the end. He takes it, it's a good one, but it's sent back down. And Ian Mellerick has it there very close to the line, being shepherded out of the line. By David Hayes, and a moment of madness there from Ian, and he's getting booked as a result. I suppose the frustration is creeping in now with only a minute and a half left in the game, and another name for the referee's notebook as Jamie Hayes waits to take the free. And Jamie to take it exactly centre of the field, down here on the right wing. Jamie driving it in, dropping wide. And Tom Mannix now will be in a rush to get this one out. Tom sending the ball out as quickly as he can out to the centre of the field. Added 2 on up the field. And Brian Barry, the captain, is fouled. And Pat Sheedy standing over it. Sending this one, dropping it in around the goal. And it's gone in. It's gone straight into the net. It's gone straight into the net. Seamus Hurley put up his hand for it, but I suppose the only slip Seamus has made today, we'll excuse him at this stage. The ball seemed to go straight into the net. Seamus taking the puck out. According to our watch, time is up. Ball dropping down into the half-forward line, collected by Connie Regan. Connie turns, takes a shot and sends it wide. And Tom Mannix with the puck out. Charlie White trying to block this down, but it's sent up into the corner. John O'Donoghue coming out for it. John is under pressure from Des Mellerick. Des kicking it on. Ian Mellerick has it now, but John breaking it away from him. And to Hegarty out to Charlie White. Sent on down the field by Liam Toomey. Collected by Conor Hannon, busting through. Seamus Toomey going for it. And to Hegarty flicks it away down to David Hayes, and David sends it in. High and to his right and wide, with 31 minutes gone in the second half. Tom Mannix pucking out. Can't be much more time left. Jamie Hayes along the ground onto Connie Regan. Conor Hannon pulling one-handed and Connie winning the free, dropping it where Pat Nolan shows him. And a chance for Jamie Hayes to add to Courceys' lead. Their score at the moment is a 4-10 to 2-7 for Shanballymore. Favour of Courcey Rovers with 31.5 minutes gone in the second half. Tom Mannix pucky out. They go for it. And the attack broken up momentarily by Charlie White. John O'Donoghue. John sends the ball down the field. And there's no more time. It's all over. Courcey Rovers advance to the semi-final of the county for a tilt with Napier after defeating Shanballymore by 4 goals and 11 points to Shanballymore's 2 goals and 7. A good all-round performance by Courceys. Maybe the only disappointing feature was their inability to convert so many frees and their number of wides. I think I counted something like 18 for the game. I'm sure Kevin Kelly is going to be working on those and other things between now and the semi-final. So it's long a fall from Riverstone with Courcey Rovers, Southeast champions, the victors over Shanballymore.